Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually attempting to record on my iPhone, so this video will actually be not edited or anything. Just want to see how it turns out. And yeah, I managed to get the mic working. I actually attempted a recording earlier, but I failed. I didn't spend too long though, because I kind of suspected that the mic wasn't recording, but here we are trying the native just recorder app and stuff on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. And yeah, I figured why not try and do a little bit of Rage of Destiny. We're going to be doing the Dragon's Den today. So that should be a lot of fun. This is my current team. Still working nicely as always. Not a lot of progress has happened. I guess I leveled up Lovelace to level 200. Yeah, it's just a very big pain to get the magic dust for free. It's very slow. Other than that, there is a new Realm of Illusions. I finished it. I am one copy of Kali away from making her Ascended. Yeah, so I'm simply waiting for this. I've tried hard to get her otherwise from summoning and pulls and faction scrolls and stuff, but to no avail. Even wish cards, nothing. Kali won't drop, so we just gotta get her from the arena shop. So yeah, this is actually my first time recording on my screen. I have no idea what quality this will be, if it will be 4K, 1440p. I have no idea what quality it will be. So that's gonna be interesting to see how the video looks. I actually didn't look too much over the video that actually the recording failed on. So I guess we'll see how it looks. I'm very happy about the new phone so far, the OLED. The screen is very nice, the colors are excellent, the quality and the pixel density is much higher than what it was on my old phone. So it's looking pretty cool. And for you guys maybe not too tech savvy, I guess like pixel density means as many, you can get more pixels into 1 inch or something like that. So it's like PPI or something. I have pixels per inch. I have no idea. There's some word for it, but anyway, I'm very happy about it so far. And the colors are nice. The phone is very smart as well. So I currently don't have a lot of complaints about the iPhone. The camera is pretty good. Hopefully you guys did enjoy those vlogs. The one where we ate spicy food, and the other where I filmed my apartment. I was very happy about the result. The quality looked nice. Hopefully I will be happy with the screen recording as well. It should be a lot of fun. The biggest thing though for this phone that I have to give credit to is the battery life. The battery life is pretty good. Usually I do play games a lot on my phone, especially if I'm in a quiet at a place where I can do it at work, where it's obviously not impacting the quality of work or anything. Or if I'm sitting at home on the couch, just watching TV shows and stuff, I tend to play a lot of games on my phone. So I can spend 5 to 6 hours every day on my phone playing games, like 6 to 7 hours, I bet. Even more, it depends on each day. Sometimes I guess it could be 8 hours, other days it could be 4 or 3 or 2 hours. It really depends. But my point my point about this, I suppose, is my OnePlus 8T, which I've had for, I guess, a year. Like, I would have to charge it if I played at work or whatever, or I would have to charge it several times a day, at least twice. If I started at like 90 or 80%, I would have to charge it after some hours. And the battery life on the OnePlus 8T, don't get me wrong, it's very good. Like, it's a very good battery, and it's charging way faster than the iPhone, because it's the 60 volt, 60 watt, 60 W. Is that watt? I don't know. Anyway, you guys understand what I'm saying. Anyway, it's charging about twice as fast. But the iPhone probably lasts twice to three times as long, I'd say, because I could play games for a very long time on the iPhone. It's not like next gen battery, if that makes any sense. Like the battery, if I begin early and I'm on my phone like all the time playing games all day, and I start at around probably 93%, I will actually end up, I dare say, at uh, a little around 20% by the end of the day. So I'm going through a lot of battery if it's a day I'm playing a lot of games, obviously. So it's like I have to charge the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I have to charge it almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. And I'm very happy about. I'm very happy about the performance. Apparently, there's no phone being close to this one in battery, so I'm very happy. But yeah, Dragon's Den seems to be working fine. We're doing well. But yeah, so the battery life is nice. The camera is incredible. The camera is crushing, obviously. OnePlus. So yeah, I think yeah. As for the operating system, I was kind of scared to go from Android to iOS, mainly because I'm used to obviously Android. I'm very used to Android, so it's kind of a big change. But I mean, it's not a gigantic change in a way. Like it's a big change. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a gigantic change because there are a lot of similarities. As an example, for minimizing apps or going back. Well, I guess minimizing apps. Unfortunately, something I do miss with Android is swiping to the either left or right to go back. But iPhone doesn't have that. You have to like click on done or finished or the X to close out things in different apps. Uh, Obviously, you can just minimize apps, but yeah. Another change is that I don't close apps fully anymore, which is very strange because I always used to do that on my Android phone. But apparently on iPhone you're not supposed to do that. Apparently also on the newer Android you're not supposed to do it either. So yeah, that's been kind of interesting not to do that. I do notice the frame rate is pretty good. I think the promotion they advertised is working fine. Like I haven't noticed any lagging, FPS lagging and stuff like that. So I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, it's an overall good phone. And changing the operating system, not the worst thing ever. I'm very happy about Face ID. I've never had that before. I've always just used like touch with my finger or whatever. So Face ID is pretty cool. You have way more customizations as well with the iPhone. And another thing, I do use Facebook and I have it obviously installed. But I was kind of happy about YouTube not being installed, Netflix not being installed, Facebook not, because usually on a new Android phone you have all of these apps pre-installed and you can't even uninstall them. But on the iPhone, like they weren't there, so you can choose not to have those apps because I don't use Netflix, so why would I have that app? You can obviously choose to disable these apps on the Android, but you can never fully get rid of it. So I'm pretty happy about the game the game. I mean, the phone being more customizable. It feels like whereas you can choose what apps you have. You don't have like a sponsored app which a company is paying to have on the phone. So yeah, it's kind of cool in that regard. It seems to be pretty compatible with a lot of apps. Obviously, I do use Google Drive as and a thing about Google Drive that kind of bothers me is that it doesn't have dark mode on the iPhone. Luckily, I don't use Google Drive a lot on my phone, but I do miss the dark mode. And I do hope that at some point, because you can have dark mode as a system setting on your iPhone, but there are still a lot of apps out there which doesn't support dark mode. So it would be kind of cool if the system somehow made the app dark, but I haven't seen that. Another big thing, which I'm a very avid dark mode fanatic. I like dark modes. One other thing is that Snapchat actually has dark mode on the iPhone, which is fun. Snapchat really should get dark mode on Android as well. One thing that kind of bothered me is that I'm playing a game called Ode to Heroes, which is by the same company which has Idle Heroes, and I played it for years. I have, for you guys who actually know these games, you will probably be like, what? I do have 25 Enable 5 champions, which is the highest tier champion. I'm a pretty top tier player. Not obviously the top, but I dare say top tier in the global Android. Ode to Heroes at least, for Android. And what's kind of sucky is that the Android servers in that one game, not any other game that I've played, I managed to fix some other games, is just totally separate. So I couldn't play on my old, very big, very powerful Ode to Heroes account on my iPhone. So I do still have my Android phone. I wasn't going to sell it anyway. I was going to use it as a reserve or an extra in case or whatever. I still have to play Ode to Heroes on that phone, which is kind of stupid. But that's how it's built, and apparently they can't do anything about it. And so I did begin with Ode Heroes on the iPhone as well, on just a new account. Yeah, and it seems to be... It's going well, and obviously I know what heroes is good, I know what strategies are good, I know what works, I know what doesn't work. So in general, I'm pretty happy with the progress, but it's kind of sucky to work for another 2 years or more just to get to the point where my Android account is at. And by that time, my Android account is obviously 2 years ahead again. So it's just a very big nuisance, I suppose, is the right word for it. There we go, let's do that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a nuisance that these games don't have like a iOS, Android combined server setup, to where it's so old school, to where they... Yeah, because they said the games are so different, but they're not. It's the exact same game. It has the updates at the same day, at the same time, same updates, same champions, same everything. So saying that everything is different is very wrong. It's probably coded differently, but there should be a way to fix it. But obviously they don't want to spend money or resources on doing anything to help the players in that way. Obviously, it's a fun game and the developers are cool, but they don't want to do anything like that to help the players, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm playing on a new account there. If you want to join me, server 98. I don't think there a difference between EU and American stuff. I think I'm in EU in any case, because like the reset time is 1 a.m. my time. So yeah, if you want to join that game, you can. Not sponsored or anything. We're doing fairly well for today here. Dragon's Den is actually kind of rough. So I'm very happy about the performance right now. I can't believe that we are at like this final stage, right? Besides the dragon. Yeah, usually I would struggle way more by now, but I got some good relics. My fairy is about to die, oh no. My Tossie is about to get wrecked. There we go. Excellent. Let's see, there we go. Oh god. Really? There's just things everywhere, man. There's just things everywhere. Oh god. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? So yeah, let us just use that. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I guess. Yeah, easy. Yeah, freaking like that ranger girl. She's insane. I don't even. What's her name? I can't. I don't know. But yeah, she is absolutely destroying the enemies. So I'm very happy about that pickup. Yeah, and we got the key. How many shots does... Yeah, okay, this works. Yeah, because even if there's 2 elite enemies hiding, which is I guess likely, right? Yeah, because there's obviously a total of 5, so yeah, I was gonna say unlikely, but I'm like, yeah, it's actually likely. Let's see here. I'm very happy about that. That saved me having to fight a lot of elite enemies, which is obviously very difficult on hard mode on floor 5. Ultimate abilities do 60% more damage. That's nice. Increased crit rate. Ultimate abilities just deal a ton of damage now. They deal twice as much essentially. Note that heroes. Yeah, this should be go pretty quickly with the ranger here, I think. Yeah, I think this will actually go pretty quickly. So I guess we'll see if it works quickly or not. Do I take a screenshot? Can I do that? There we go. It's gonna be the thumbnail of the video. Should be good, I guess. Yeah, there we go. It disappeared. It disappeared, man. It disappeared. Yeah, I expected this to go quickly, and I was not wrong. She's just absolutely destroying the enemy and probably doing 10 mil. I think actually Paulus dealt the most there. No, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, Paulus is very good against these bosses, so that wasn't a big surprise. But then again, yeah, I'm not doing Dragon's Den every day because the champions in the shop isn't terribly great, and the rewards aren't insane. So it's just a big hassle for not a lot of reward, and I should make it bi-daily and just double the rewards instead of making it daily because it's just a nuisance, I guess. You can see 105 dragon blood, and I've used a lot, so you can imagine how many times I've done the dragon. Quite a few times, to say the least. We can claim this now. There we go. I don't think... Yeah, I got a cooler weapon for my Paulus as well from like a chest. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed... by the way, yeah, this will have to be edited because I forgot to turn off notifications or some sensitive notifications that is not obviously going to be on the video. But yeah, so this will be edited on my Mac, and yeah, have a nice day.